So hi, my name's Cameron Falloon. I'm the founder and joint CEO of Body Fit Training. For those that don't know us, we're Australia's fastest growing group fitness franchise, APAC franchise of the year for the last 2 years. And we're here looking forward to entering into the European market, and hopefully Spain is where we're going to plant our flag and establish the BFT brand in Europe. Yeah, so my background is working with elite athletes primarily. In soccer, I've worked in soccer academies in the English Premier League. I've worked in Australian football in the professional leagues as a strength and conditioning coach and a high performance manager. And what Body Fit Training is about is really bringing elite practices, the methodologies used to train elite athletes, but making it accessible to the mainstream fitness industry, the weekend warriors, those who just like to keep generally fit. And we do that in a studio environment with progressive training, underpinned by strength training. We do high intensity cardiovascular training, we do strength training, we do low intensity training. We integrate that with technology similar to what athletes use and give members direct feedback within sessions. And it's all built around a community environment. So, you know, people have great relationships. It's a place they want to come and exercise, but they have fun. They enjoy being around others. So we're a community-driven program built off scientific training principles used for elite athletes, but developed and delivered for the mainstream. Yeah, I started in the industry in 1994. And to be honest, it came out of a back injury. I was an aspiring athlete and was told that I'd never be active ever again. I had quite a serious back injury, so fitness and strength training became really a way for me to maintain my health, to get back to being active. And I thought this was something quite powerful that I wanted to really bring to a lot of people. So I started personal training. I spent 3 years in London and was very fortunate to get the opportunity to train Princess Diana, which was really, as a 21, 22-year-old, a very sort of almost unbelievable experience. And that really fueled my passion to deliver strength training, deliver a personalised experience to people in the fitness industry. I went home to Australia and I studied more, and I have a master's degree in strength and conditioning. And all of those experiences, whether it was personal training, working with the rich and famous, or working with athletes, has led me to keep, I guess, formulating a methodology where why can't we bring these practices and these training methods that we use for the elite people for everyone? Let's get this out to everyone, as you know, in these training programs, get people results, make them feel better about themselves and happier. And if we can do that in a studio where we base it off community and people feel like they're developing relationships and they want to come back, then we may have a business. And that's what I started in 2016, and did 4 test sites in Melbourne in Australia to prove the concept. And in 2018, we started franchising in April of 2018. And yeah, we're very proud to say we have over 450 studios sold around the world and 210 open. And really looking forward to bringing Body Fit Training to Europe. I think Spain for us is, it's culturally, it's a really great place to do business. It's somewhat, easy is not the right word, but it's accessible for an Australian brand to come to Spain and to put a flag in the ground and have it as its first place to do business in Europe. Spanish people and the culture here is built on community. And so there's a lot of alignment between how the Spanish live and what they love, which is connecting with people and our brand. And so we think there's a really good synergy there. We think that people will love the training, love the technology, and love the personalised approach, but more importantly, they'll love the community. And it's not just a community that we want to build in Spain. All of a sudden our members with their membership have access to any BFT in the world. And so now you become part of a Spanish community, but also a broader global community, which we're really excited about. In Spain, we're looking to, you know, it's a bit of an unknown quantity. We've worked with a mapping company. We've spoken to some local fitness business people here, and we think we can do around about 80 franchises in Madrid and maybe 40 in Barcelona. And then I'm sure there's some regional areas where we might be able to with the right populations, get into some regional areas outside of the main cities. And then in terms of Europe, really, you know, the sky's the limit. We've got some really strong interest in the Netherlands, in Germany, some interest in Italy and France. What we as a brand like to do though is make sure we first and foremost partner with the right people to make sure the brand is in good hands. It's less important for us to be in 10 countries in Europe than in 2 or 3 and be doing the brand justice and making sure that every franchisee is successful. So it's important to find the right people, find the right partners, for us to invest to make sure they're successful. And then if we get that right, then, you know, we have a goal as a company to have 1,000 studios around the world. We're hopeful at the end of the year with our sales, we'll be at 500 at the end of this calendar year. And so, you know, the opportunity in Europe is really big for us, really exciting, but most importantly, we'd love to get the first one open in Spain, partner with the right people, make sure they've got great viable businesses, we're building communities. And excited in 3 weeks' time, we open our first studio in Leicester in the UK. So with the UK and hopefully Spain launching the brand, who knows where we'll be in 3-4 years' time. Hello to the Spanish market and Gym Factory followers. Hopefully you enjoy hearing about body fit training, and really appreciate the opportunity to talk about the brand. And we look forward to seeing you in a BFT studio sometime soon.